Hey guys, we're about 2 months away from the Houseplant and Succulent Sale, and I wanted to give you another quick peek of what we're pulling out of our propagation greenhouse this week. It's not quite as much as last week, but there's still some really cool things to look at. So we just have like a cart and a half this week, and some of them are repeats from last week. We've got more string of pearls. These ones just weren't quite ready last week. Back here, this is a really cute one. We're gonna have a lot of new like Calizias, Tradescantias, Secresia type plants in the sale this year. This is Calizia repens Tortuga. It's a really cute little cascading plant, would be really good in a hanging basket. Right next to it, this is Jubasus geniculata. We've never had this one in the sale either. You can kind of actually see some of the cute little flowers down here. This is another one that would be great in a hanging basket. It has really pretty purple stems and these spiky shaped green leaves. Again, a new one that we've never had in the sale before. We got a couple more Schefflera that weren't ready last week, and some more Syngonium. There's randomly variegated ficus in here. And here's a cart or a tray of Acanthorhipsalis. So if you're into the orchid cacti, this is another one that you could add to your collection. It has those flat linking leaves, kind of like a Christmas cactus. And it flowers and forms fruit, if I can get it to focus. So those are the little fruit. There's more down here. And you can actually pop those open and squeeze out the seeds, and they germinate really quickly from seed, if you're interested in growing some succulents from seed. And right next to it, this is Pelionia pulchra. We had this in the sale for the first time last year, and it was really, really popular. We sold out. It's interesting because it's like a shingling type plant, so the leaves kind of grow on top of each other. And this will actually climb up like a moss pole if you give it one, or it'll cascade down. Great as a terrarium plant, but also makes a really nice house plant as well. And it has a really beautiful, intricately patterned leaves. And then on this cart, this is just the straight species of Calizia repens. So we had the Tortuga, which had much more closely spaced internodes, and then this is just the straight species. Skip over here. These are some Syndapsis that we started quite a while ago. These were the ones that were just kind of lagging behind, but they're ready to go into the greenhouse. And this will put on a ton of new growth in the next 2 months. So these will look completely different by the time the sale rolls around. And then this last tray, this partial tray, this is actually a tray that I started as an example for my upcoming Curious Gardener workshop. It's going to actually be after the houseplant sale in November, and it's going to be on houseplant propagation specifically. So if you're interested in learning about how to propagate houseplants, we're going to talk about foliage plants, succulents, orchids. We're going to talk about doing vegetative cuttings, seeds, and every person is going to go home with a full tray of cuttings of some unusual varieties and some more common things like spider plant. The 6 that are right here, those are all succulents, so they're in a different greenhouse. We did not put them in the mist house because they would not be very happy there. We're going to talk about that in the workshop. You know, which ones you should have under high humidity during propagation, which ones don't need that or will actually suffer from that, and just how to take proper cuttings so you have success. And I got a few interesting tips and tricks that I've picked up over the years that I would love to share with you. So if you're interested in registering for that workshop, I will put the link up on the screen. So with that, that's all that we have coming out of the propagation greenhouse this week. These will stay in the hallway for about a day, and then we will move them over to the production greenhouse. Hope to see you guys on November 5th at our houseplant and succulent sale.